Hey, Tony's not here yet, but hopefully he'll be showing up soon. How's everybody today? Looks like Sampy's already been in here and Wild Hook. Did you get it out there, Ellen? Hey, Mary Bruce. What's up? How are you doing today? Starting to get fall around here. But the leaves on the trees and stuff are still like real green. Crazy. Not turning ugly at all. Can y'all hear my air request? Stupid internet. Mary, can you hear that real bad? That's gotta go. Okay. No more flashy. Hey, is Wild Hook in here? Want to know how his challenge went. Hey, Philip, what's up? I wish there was something that I could fish off my porch. I need to get me a houseboat. I'll fish night and day all the time. Sure, Hitch. Hey, Logan, what's up? Let me drop the link. So, if you do come up here, stupid ant, you do come up, you couldn't catch anything. Hey, hunting stuff. It was hard. I think the last time we did our challenge like that with the bottle, I don't think we caught anything. What's up, Jake?
Hey, what were you saying if I do come up here?
How are things in Oregon?
Oh, they're fine. Starting to sprinkle now. Summer's about over.
Yeah, I imagine y'all get a lot of rain in the winter.
Yeah, we're 9 months of rain, 3 months of sun.
Wow. At least it's not 6 months of dark and 6 months of daylight.
Yeah, I'm used to that as well.
Hey, Terry B. Hey, Fake Cat.
What's up, guys? Let me get my iPad going so I can see chat. Where's AJ?
I don't know. He's late. Sent him a message telling me I was about to go live. He asked me earlier what time it was going to be, so I don't know. Kind of stuff said itch by bitch in the flesh.
What's up, stuffing? Hey, I figured out the comment thing.
Did you?
Yeah, it's managing moderators. I had you as a super user and Alexis, and you couldn't comment.
Oh, okay. That's what it was.
Yeah, I took everybody off moderators, and then I just went back and added everybody, but I don't have any managing moderators now, so should be
Yeah.
good.
Well, it had got to where I could comment because I couldn't comment on Travis's the other day either. And then I got to where I could comment. So I want to say that some of it was just YouTube glitching. But
Yeah, the other day I took everybody off, and then I had Alexis try to comment the video she couldn't, and then she could, and then I added her back on to a managing moderator, and then it got rid of chat. She couldn't leave a comment. So
that's crazy.
I don't know. I just left everybody as normal moderators instead of managing. So we'll just see
Right.
how that. Yeah.
Unless you should have a problem with a moderator, then you shouldn't need really any managing moderators.
Yeah, that's what I figured. My chats are usually good.
Yeah. And you don't want a lot of stuff deleted and stuff either. Usually
No.
when I'm moderating on a channel, unless it's just really bad, I don't
Yeah,
really delete anything anybody says. I mean,
it's
if it's something that's going to be insulting to like the other members of chat that are reading, like
yeah,
bad language or something like that, then I'll get rid of them. But
yeah. If you don't want like a kid to see it, then they can go. But
right.
because I got, there's always kids in your chat.
Yep. So
But yeah, I took everybody off just so they know everybody's back on. I was just trying to figure out what the heck was going on.
right.
I like having the wrench because I like to be able to see like the people's channels. That's like the main thing. I'm not there to like push anybody off or hide anybody.
Right.
I just want to see like what their channel's about, and if they've been there, I can see all their chat for that day. It's nice. I can catch up on like what they've said. It's pretty nice.
Right. I like. That's why I give. Once I decide that you're going to be like a regular and that you're not going to be trolling, I give people wrenches so they can connect with each other.
Yeah.
I'm not a grow channel per se, but I like to help people if I can. So, I mean, that's why everybody wonders why everybody gets a wrench in mine. That's exactly why, because I want them to be able to go to each other's channels and sub to each other.
Yeah.
It's not so I can have a bunch of people deleting trolls.
Yeah. We got to keep an eye on old Mid South and Randy. I got everybody on my channel.
Right? Fat cat. I forgot the word. Junk. No junk. Fat cat.
What's up, Mary?
Fat cat said he's got a wrench because he's a mechanic. Thank you, Logan. We like having you in the community. And it's not just a catfish community. It's like everybody that likes to fish. So, or even people that just like to watch fishing. I don't care.
Yeah, some people are in here. They've been watching it for years and never said a word.
Right? Oh yeah, I always get a lot of people that are watching and don't say anything because occasionally they'll pop up and say, "Yeah, I'm always in your lives." I'm like, "Really? I've never seen you before."
Yeah.
But well,
No, I've been hiding out. Haven't been on YouTube much.
sometimes you got to take a break.
Yeah. What's up?
Hey, Mike Young, welcome in. So I found out today that my uncle is in Palatka, Florida. He decided to ride the hurricane out.
Oh, I seen something about your job, Cindy.
I am back on a day by day basis. They're trying to keep us from having to find other jobs, and I think they're trying to give us enough hours to cover our insurance and our deductions. So, but it's day to day. I don't know until that evening whether I come in the next day.
Dang. That's all from the hurricane?
Yeah, from Asheville. VW's having trouble getting radiators. The plant they had that supplied them was in Asheville and it was destroyed. And now they're having trouble getting carpet.
Oh, wow.
I'm fine where I am, but my uncle's in the well, he's on the western part of Florida, but that hurricane just strengthened again to a Category 5, and it's going to go right. I mean, it's going to go straight across them. It's going to be bad. I don't know why he wants to stay. I guess to protect your stuff, because after something like that, people start looting. But what are you protecting if you're not here anymore?
Yeah.
Hello, the homestead. How are you? Me too. What parts do I put on? Lately, I've been putting on what's called torsion wires. And what we do is we make the metal frame of the seats for the VW Atlas and the VW Atlas Cross Sport. And I do on the 40 seats, which are the smaller seats, not the bench seats. But it's a torsion wire, and it makes it to where when you raise your seat, you know how your seat will spring forward and backwards. The wires I put on give tension to the seat so that when you pull up on the lever, your seat comes forward. That's what I do. On an assembly line, but I actually float. I do a bunch of jobs on the line.
Do you get dizzy?
Huh?
It's not moving, right? It's just like the part comes to you, you do your thing, and then it moves on.
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. So it's kind of slow. It's not like a.
I mean, yeah, it goes at our pace. So if the people if the
You
people
got all your
are
fancy
fast,
tools that hang down and all ready and convenient and all that.
yeah, actually, we don't have our stations are all manual, and then they go into robots to do certain robotic jobs, and then come back out, and then another manual. Like my job, I don't have any tools to use.
Okay.
I just slide. There's some channels that the little plastic pieces slide into, and that's what I do. I slide them in there, and then hook the wires into channels that provide the tension, and that's what I do on that job. The only job I don't do is put the backs on them, because you have to have a little bit of. I just don't want to learn that one. I know how to do every other job on the line. I don't want to learn another job, or they'll make me do it. But yeah, we make the 60. They're called 60% and 25%. And that's the ones we make only for the Atlas Cross Sport and the Atlas. That's it. Fishing with Ricky said I was supposed to go fishing today. Y'all have been having too much problems. That sucks. I have a job day to day. If they tell me to come in the next day, then I can. So as far as I know, we're coming in tomorrow, but that may be the last day we work this week. We're checking our warehouse is it's getting full. So I don't know what we'll do once the warehouse is full. Mid South said, wow, Tony got better looking.
What's up, Mike? I'm gonna grab my iPad. Oh, here it is.
Sandy Toes, what are you doing, Sandy?
Hey,
Yeah.
Sandy.
Huga said, awesome, had a big branch on my roof from the last hurricane. Just get it all cut up. Anyone need firewood? Waiting for insurance, no leaks. You were lucky. Yeah, you were lucky. I'm just hoping my uncle comes through this. It's supposed to weaken some before it hits Florida. Hope it does. Mary said her niece lives in Vero Beach and they're getting hit already. The Outer Bands, it's supposed to hit tomorrow, so the Outer Bands will be hitting. Oh, where Tony is. I wonder if he fell asleep. Sandy, you're getting people ready for school. I hope they're not random. I hope it's just your kids you're getting ready for school. Don't just get random people ready.
Are you going live, Sandy?
Is that the 10th?
It said like 35 hours, Australian hours. Is that like 15 American?
Supposed to be at 5 a.m. my time. It's what I read on the thing. It'll be 3 o'clock in the morning your time. Or,
Is that what you're doing? Going live though?
that's what she's doing. Kristen.
Nice.
Sandy said I can get random people ready as well. It's out here. You're so crazy.
So you don't know if you're able to go fishing until the morning of, huh? When your work calls you, lets you know if you're working that day or?
No, it's first shift, so I'm gonna go fishing regardless. But no, they let us know the day before. They don't actually call us in the morning, or I wouldn't go. Have to know at least that much ahead of time. They let us know before we leave the day before. Okay. Sandy said Jake, have you got your iPad yet? He was meant to go fishing last night, but the storm rolled in with the rain. I thought you were supposed to go this morning. And this morning I looked and it was said like on the 10th, and I was like, well, okay. I'm doing a great job without even trying. I hope so, Fat Cats. Not being healed up is junk.
What's going on there, Mikey? Yeah, I got kids, man. Got a 17-year-old daughter and a 11-year-old son.
Yeah, it was a mesquite thorn though, Fat Cats. Like this long. And it went almost all the way through his toe. A short human.
Got 8 kids, man. Dang.
Mid-South, is it so hard to believe?
Talking about Mike.
Yeah.
My kids are smart too. My daughter graduated last year. She's only 17. She's already in college. Gonna be a nurse.
Ace, you got 8 between you and your wife? Hello. You got a lot of children.
Yeah, you do.
You've got a stupid tolerance for pain. It's not a great thing. Is that why your daughter has that, Sandy? 17-year-old daughters. Sorry, I had 2 of those. It was hell. Hola, muchachos. What's up, J-Butt? What's up, Willie? How are you? Mid-South. I'm the only male in the house now with 5 girls. Nightmare. Oh my gosh. So you're saying you stay gone a lot?
Fat cat. My daughter was she was horrible like 14, 15. That was when it was bad, but now she's good.
Mine was bad between like probably 11 and 14.
Yeah.
It got real like I don't know, lazy and moody right around 11. You couldn't get along with her. Sandy walked around with a shattered arm for 3 days. Oh my God.
Hey, I went fishing on a charter boat with a broken leg and torn tendons in my ankle.
Wow. I'd like to think that, yeah, I probably would. I'd probably fish if both arms were broke. I don't know though. I'd hate to find out. Let's not. You're contemplating going live? If you don't already have the truck loaded, you're not going to go, JBT. I don't know what you're talking about.
What's up, JBT? I'm just filling in for AJ while he's gone.
We don't know. Yeah, we would try, Ace. Ashley thinks you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, then why won't she marry you? I know, JBT. I've already asked you too many times. Why are you not fishing? Oh, because I didn't have the truck loaded up. I'm not going to do it. What's up, Gene? Dink over stink? How are you?
Hey, Dank.
So, Travis put that video out with the song that Cass Blast Camp had AI make for us. It's so funny.
I didn't hear it. Is it on Travis's channel?
No, it's on mine.
Oh, it is? Okay. I
Yeah.
gotta catch up with everybody.
Apparently, AI can write songs for you.
Yeah,
And
Barbie's done one for Earl and I.
that's cool. Is it on your channel? Did you publish it?
I don't know if I will.
Because it's they're not copyrighted or anything.
No. I mean, it's cool that she did it and all, but not quite my style, you know. It's pretty nice that she put a lot of thought into it and all that. And that was great, but
What'd she do it like rockabilly or something?
she tried to do it like kind of a hip hop one, maybe. But have you heard Ted's Off the Hook?
Mm-hmm.
That one's good.
He's got one.
Yeah, he did a really good job on that one. And I sent her that one. I said, I want one kind of like this, you know. And, well, wasn't quite there, but it's cool.
Yeah.
What's up, Willie?
That's the way it works, Fat Cat. They move out and realize that life was real good at home.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then Mike was in my song. Oh freaking Mike there.
I need to hear the song.
I'll send it to you.
Okay. Suno is the one that Cast Blast used for ours. SUNO. Yeah, I can do full videos now. It's getting to be. It is kind of scary. You can't like some of the. I saw some pictures that they made after the hurricane that weren't real. It's scary.
Really?
Your 6-year-old's telling you how to live life.
I just had breakfast with old Weed Hopper, and he's planning on going down there to help out. I think North Carolina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's wanting to get over there and
There,
get
that
to
Duke,
work and help him out.
Duke City crew that comes in some of my lives, not Duke City Fishing, but Duke City crew. He's been up there for about a week now because he's mortuary certified.
Yeah,
So, yeah, he's been over there helping out.
nice.
But that's one job I would not want to do.
What's up, Don?
Mid South said he must have heard that a pot farm was drowning.
Yeah. If there's free weed, he's out. He's over there.
What's up, Don? How are you? Hey, I was doing stuff like drag racing and NASCAR. It's lame. It takes the live out of the work. Dang. Somebody messaged Tony and see if he fell asleep. We need to slow it down before we don't have jobs. I know it. I was going to say songwriters and artists and everybody are going to be out of work.
Right?
So far, AI can't do my job, but it probably isn't but a matter of time.
No, just robots.
Yep.
A lot of these wood mills have shut down because of robots, you know?
Yeah, our robots malfunction a lot.
Yeah, you got to be an instrument tech. That's a stable job. Because
Yep.
they're the ones that work on the robots, you know?
What's up, yakety yakety yak? How are you?
Stuff yak. The old bait tank.
Yeah, he came in the other day and got timed out.
Really? On purpose?
He was doing an advertisement.
Like YouTube timed him out?
Oh, like Mike timed him out. Mid-South.
Mid-South? Yeah. Hey, we got to have a little talk there, Mike.
Mid-South, you're trigger happy.
Mike, we got to have a talk. You're a moderator on my channel again. You're not allowed to kick anybody.
Oh, your wife broke down. You're on your way to get her. Dang. That's no good. There's a definite chill in the air now when the sun goes down. I guess it's about time. It's October, but the trees here are still green.
Ours are barely turning. Yeah, they're starting to turn.
A lot of times ours will start to turn the end of October. This year they're staying green for a long time. No, Logan, as long as there's hot weather and stuff, you're good. He said, I don't think AI can install AC units in ductwork, so I'm good. JBT, it does not get chilly in West Texas. He said it's getting chilly about 11 p.m. now.
Like 70?
That's like Sandy's winters. It don't get real cold in Australia. I freeze, and since I lost this weight, I feel like it's going to be worse. It gets about 68. JBT said, right, exactly. But I got my bibs ready. I washed them up the other day. We are going to be bundling up. We'll have to go places where Travis could start a fire. It's been getting in the low 60s, high 50s at night here, sometimes in Oklahoma. We're supposed to, towards the end of the week here, about the time I'm supposed to be getting to go to fishing, it's going to be in the 40s at night. Lost a lot of insulation. Yeah, I did. And I was already bad about getting cold. I've kind of stopped though. I need to kick that stuff back into high gear. Logan said when it gets cold, I just install furnaces. I had to have them come out and work on my air conditioner. It stopped during the heat wave this past summer. It's good camping weather. I don't know why people say that. I don't want to camp when it's freezing.
I worked with a guy, he was pretty heavy set, and he would be sweating all the time. He'd hardly want to drink water because he'd sweat so bad. And he lost all this weight, and now it's me sweating. And he's like, well, what's wrong? You all right? You know, he don't sweat at all anymore. That's a good thing about losing weight. You probably won't sweat as much, you know.
No,
Here I am at a
I really didn't get all that hot. We had more days in the 90s this year than we've had in forever. And I
really
didn't really get all that hot all year.
okay.
So I'm betting I'm gonna freeze. That's
Yeah, you'll
okay.
probably be colder. I tell you that.
And you you fished last year in December, Fat Cat. I don't know if y'all had any kind of really bad weather in January like we did. We got like what 8 or 10 inches of snow, which is unheard of around here, and it was really cold. We fish. We don't stop fishing. It just gets more uncomfortable for me. I still go. In January is when I caught that 50-pounder. So before I went back to work last year.
Yeah, you got one of them onesies, don't you? Fishing in cold weather?
Some ski bibs, yeah.
Yeah.
I was trying to find some just bib overall things, and I was looking around on Amazon and found those ski bibs. I was like, yeah, if they're going to keep you warm and you skiing, those are for me. I'll bundle up under them. There'll be extra room this year.
Yeah. You'll be swimming in them now.
Hunting stuff said it's supposed to be 32 there Monday morning. Ew. I got to bring in my outside plants. Gene said if you keep losing all the weight, then you're going to blow away. Great job in self discipline, looking great. I'm a long way from blowing away.
What's up,
But thank
Chad?
you. I think snowball. Snow on a regular basis.
I'm sending out all the stuff tomorrow. Still got your thing here. I've been slacking.
That's fine.
And somebody so that gift card I gave away, somebody scammed me, sent me an email saying they were the guy.
Oh, really? Who? What?
Yeah, yeah. They sent me an email saying they were the guy that won the gift card. I sent it to them, and yeah, I just realized just earlier today it wasn't him.
Oh,
Yeah, bastard.
ah,
So I think I got it right. I sent him an email, and I found the right one, I think. Um,
that's some BS right there.
yeah,
I never even thought about that happening.
yeah. I've seen people say like, they've done like this like send me a message, uh, and then I'll send you a code and all this stuff to kind of verify, but kind of not worth my time. But I figured it was going to be the guy. But
That's nuts.
yeah, got me. One of the lurkers, hanging in chat there and watching.
So
What
you got his
happened? You got
address.
scammed?
Oh, did you do it electronically?
Yeah,
Ugh,
yeah,
What
they got
happened?
it. They got the gift card.
damn
Oh
it.
no.
Somebody posed as the guy that won the gift card and sent me an email,
Oh,
and yeah,
Or so
my
shitty.
bad. I was
They
on
got
a
me.
phone call, so that's why I'm late. My bad.
All right, AJ's here. I'm out later.
All right.
Well, dang it. Well, Tony, maybe you should have showered before you came up.
No, I was on the phone. I was on a phone call.
Flies hanging all over you, man.
Yeah, really. I'm telling you.
Sal said that's what happens to people who promise me a kayak and then don't ever send it. Turd in it, Sal. A turd.
Damn.
Mid South, all the people you've kicked off my channel, you ain't getting no kayak.
Sal said he was talking to Adele.
Oh. Speaking of Adele.
What about
I
it?
got the stuff you sent, Cindy, that Adele sent you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, here we go. Whoops.
I've got another set of those that I'll probably do on a giveaway sometime. All the way from Australia.
All the
I'm
way
gonna
from
get off,
Australia.
guys. I was just filling your spot, AJ. I'm glad you showed up.
Okay, Hitch, man, you're more than welcome to hang out, man. Come on.
I'll be in chat. I gotta clean up my garage. I hate to be on chat while I'm cleaning my garage, but
Tighten it up.
I'll be listening in. Thanks for having me, Cindy.
Thanks for coming up, Jake.
Hi.
So yeah. Mid South said so. Tony and Adele are official now.
Did you expect anything less?
Andy said it's about time, Flamingo.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm here.
I think Tony fell asleep.
No, I was on a phone call.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I was it was an important phone call, so that's why I was like, damn it. And it was like a few minutes right before as I was setting up here, so I was like, I couldn't even like let you know I was gonna be later than I was like, damn it. And I'm trying to like cut it short at the same time, but it's important, so I kinda was like, like go ahead.
I was like, I'm getting stood up by Tony.
Right.
Hey, Rudd. What's up, Jason? How are you? Hey.
So I
Go
got
ahead.
13 skipjacks and about 13 throws a day.
Wow. They're back on.
It was just as I was leaving, I seen a little activity. I said, all right, let's go for it. I threw it all on the Foley. So I was like, and then I racked 13 of them and I was like, all right, I'm out of here. They were like really fat right now. There's so much bait around, you know what I mean? All those little thread fins are everywhere. So they're not super long, but they're really big bellied, kind of full bodied kind of skipjack.
He said he was ordering pizza.
It's not an important phone call with Domino's.
And he said, well, he moved on to another Aussie fast enough. But ask me about my wiener. What about your wiener?
What happened to your wiener? You break your wiener? Guess what? I saw Mr. Rogers on last night for a little while.
Yeah, he was on.
I saw your notification, the share, the post, whatever.
Yeah.
I woke up late, and I was like, what's this from Cindy? It's all Mrs. Rogers Live. I was like, what? Hell yeah. I had to check him out for a little while.
Yeah, I saw that Thompson's. Oh, I heard it this morning that Thompson's was closing.
Yeah.
He said, I'm not offering commentary, just passing news. Yep, I saw that.
Yeah, I saw a Facebook post of it.
That cat said Domino's had a special pizza order with a coupon. Couldn't miss it.
Couldn't miss it. Couldn't miss out. We don't get a lot of delivery out here in the sticks, so we had to jump on it.
Meg said hello. Hey, Meg. What's up?
What up?
Okay, Gene. He said, I'll be listening. I got to start dinner. What are we having?
Yeah, what's for dinner?
Brad said, how am I not a mod anymore? I don't know. You'll have to ask your friend Travis.
Uh-oh.
When you messaged me earlier, I didn't have time to get on the laptop and do anything. That's why I said that you were staying hidden on your other channel there, Skipjack Sandy.
Oh. Red, you were Skipjack Sandy?
And BS Catfishing.
That's weird. It's weird.
Go back, Jason. Hey. J-Dog. He said, you want to go, bro? To you.
You want to go? Oh, J-Dog. I got your phone number. I got it. So we're going to go. We're going to go.
Uh-oh.
Rustic finally sent it. And get this. Rustic's all, hit me up on Facebook and I'll give you his number like yesterday, right? And then I was like, okay. So I hit him up on Facebook. I found him on Facebook, and then he sends it to me in the text after I go, what's the point of that? I texted him, I texted him a few times. Hey, you want to send me his number? Hey, what's up? J-Dog said, send me his number, blah, 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 blah. And then on the J-Dog's live yesterday, he's like, J-Dog was like, Rustic, you better give him my number, And then Rustic's like, hit me up on Facebook. I was like, well, I already texted you. And he's like, well, hit me up on Facebook. I was like, okay. And then he texts me his phone number. I was like, whatever.
Sandy said, oh, another man willing to cook. Honestly, traveling to the States and starting Look Who's Feeding Sandy series sounds amazing. Go ahead, do that. Do it.
Look Who's Feeding Sandy series? That's kind of cool. Let's go.
Beans having what? Pork chop, mashed potatoes, and green beans with roll. Dang it. What time should I be there?
I like pork chops. I like pork chop.
I like hog maw. I had spaghetti.
I had pizza. DiGiorno. Speaking of pizza.
Gene says he cooks almost every day. Are we going to do Loser has to come fish with the other, J-Dog said?
Loser has to come fish with the other one? We'll figure it out.
No,
you might
nobody.
Come over here, J-Dog. I've seen how you guys' river have been a little quiet lately.
Sandy's not
We're on
eating
the-
Brussels sprouts.
He's on the next dam up from me. Or I think it's the next one. Hamilton or something like that. It's not too far. It's like the Indiana border, kind of almost on the Ohio River. Check it out. Did I show you these, Cindy? Did you see these? I got some otter cat flies, hand-tied flies. Did I show you these yet?
I don't think so. That's cool.
Jack, Hitch got some too, but I don't know if it's this kind. But
Sandy said, "Wow, such a horrid punishment. Another fishing session. Such hardship."
here's two of them. He gave
That's
me three
awesome.
of each. Yeah, they're pretty cool. I was using one today. I lost one to a gar. So a big ass gar got one of them. It was big.
Gave some away on one of my giveaways one time. Otter Cat did, but I don't think he's ever sent me flies. Otter Cat.
Yeah,
They're
these
not
right
in
here.
here, but
These are going to be the skipjack winners. You know what I mean? When
Yeah.
they're starting to hit this stuff again. Right now, I can only get them to hit the Foley spoon.
now I'm fussing at Otter, and he's not even in here. You missed the 30 we called the day before. J Dog said, "What's up, G? Hey, y'all."
What was it? I didn't hear you. You go so fast.
J Dog said, "Yeah, but you missed the 30 we called the day before."
Oh, yeah. You know who he was fishing with? He was fishing with Martin's UK and Misplaced.
Mm-hmm.
You were at work though. I don't know if you were able to tune in.
I think I was in J Dog's side for a few minutes.
I got these two. Trying to show them here.
Fat Cat said, "I did the cooking around here. My wife said one day I'll make somebody a good wife." Are you still doing the cooking since you're having to hobble around with your toe in the air?
A toe in the ear.
Yeah, he stepped on a mesquite thorn.
A mesquite thorn?
It went almost all the way through his toe.
What the hell? Is mesquite a thorn bush? I thought mesquite was like a tree or something. Oh,
There's
God. Dude, that's awful.
Yeah, he's having to go to the doctor and stuff over it.
Yeah. What you here for? Step on a thorn. The big ass kind.
Jake said his isn't as fluffy as yours.
I got fluff.
Midtail told him he needed a fluffer.
Come here, you fluffy son of a gun.
Hitch said, "I think mine are used with marabou." Fluff it out, Jake. Fluff it out.
Fluff it out.
Tighten up. Fluff it out.
I'm not sure what these are. It looks like cat hair. They almost look like they're otters. It's otter hair. Some of these got like feather-like looking things, like they're feathers. I don't know.
Adele, morning.
Hey Adele, I was just showing off your stickers. This
He
is
said,
another one.
and he holds up an otter cat fly.
I tell you, I had a really nice gar on, but like a nice one, like a really like for me, I was like, oh, this is a nice one. And then, but I was only using 15-pound test leader. You know, I go, oh, we'll see if we can land them. I got them pretty close, and then it broke. Oh, damn it.
Well, Fat Cat said mesquites are trees, but when the limbs and stuff are ripped off, they create thorns to protect them. That's crazy, isn't it?
Wow, I think I got one of those right here. Actually.
Adele said, "Show them again. I didn't see."
Oh, hold on. No.
Thank you, Gerald.
I didn't notice when you showed him, Cindy. It's her. It's Adele. She's like hugging the world. She's got her arms around the side of the world. She's
Woo!
right there.
There
That's
you
that
go.
one. This is like the what do you call it? The
Hologram.
holographic one. Yeah. and then
He stared at
the
your stick
option
until he figured that out, Adele.
coaster. Yeah, for some reason I couldn't. I don't know why it never dawned on me that you're like, "What's up, Earth?" You know, like giving it a big hug. I never like. I don't know why. I never
Sandy said
saw it.
stickers, hers are perfectly round to be used as nipple covers. That's what AJ said.
I got my cock pasties. Woo! COC.
Cut that mesquite down. That's some damn what wood? Good barbecue wood. Yeah.
Well, let's go check this out. Is this mesquite? I always thought it was like an. I always thought it was an overgrown, like a weed, like a tree that shouldn't be a tree.
Gene, that's terrible. He had to carry his spoiled dog from the fishing hole today. She had stickers in her little feet.
Let's see, because I had dethorned this thing hella far up, right here.
Is that a
That look
mesquite?
right? This one right here.
No idea that they even grew in Kentucky.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if it is or not. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing.
Oh, because it's got thorns on it.
Yeah, but I just trimmed the hell out of it, so I don't have any low branches to grab to show up close. And I kind of dethorned it all the way up to where I was at, because I didn't really go super high. Shut up, cat. And
Adele said a tree that shouldn't be a tree.
yeah, they're like weeds. Look at this cat. What are you doing, cat? Sharpening your nails?
Climb up him, cat.
Say hello, kitty. Say hello. Say hello. I give this cat such a hard time. This is like the back part of our things.
I don't blame her for waiting.
Look, I
knew
got
a
the
girl.
old school clothesline from like 1932.
Jake said, I knew a girl back in the day we called silver dollars. Oh my God.
Let's go hang out with Silver Dollars. That girl's always a good time.
Fat Cat said you got to get closer to the bark.
Closer to the bark? All right. Here's one. This is the same. This is the same one. Does this look right?
Sandy said it's a weed that he left long enough. It morphed into a tree.
It's hard to see. Hard to see. There we go. That look right? Having issues.
Y'all are having a conversation about nipples. Areolas, to be exact.
It's always been a conversation, ongoing conversation, on and off throughout my life.
Your whole life, huh? What do you think? What do you think, Fat Cat?
It's got these damn vines growing on. I just took all these off. God, they grow so quick.
Can't see the bark for the hands, Sandy said. Google mesquite trees and thorns. It'll show the texture of the bark, Fat Cat said. You'll have to do that.
Well,
But
I'm not
not while you're live.
I'm not gonna do that. Kitty, what's up? I swear to God, it follows me around like a dog. What's up,
Mid-South
you
said,
damn
I hope
kitty?
that's poison ivy he's pulling off barehanded.
I'm immune to it anyway, Mid-South, so
There you go.
poison oak and poison ivy. It does not bother me.
You need David bunch of numbers. I'm thinking about going back to the Army. Been having anxiety attacks lately, not feeling like I belong in civilian life. Well, if you're happy being in the Army, it's not a bad gig.
No, if you want to be back in the Army, dog, fucking hit it up.
Go for it. Fat Cat said wrong type tree leaves. There's other
Wrong type.
trees that have stickers on them, yeah.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. There's another one over here too. Let me see if I can see it. It's got like the leaves are kind of roundish.
Sandy said
It's
a
more
man
of
a man getting cranky at a pussy chasing him. What's going on with the world?
You know, I tell you what, it's kind of weird. What about this one? How's this one? What about this one?
What is David? How long have you been in the Army?
Is that David Garcher?
David bunch of numbers. The David, he's aren't you in Australia?
Oh, that David. The smart ass. He's always on my shit. But that's all right. I wouldn't have it any other way.
It's the quality that faces the person that matters, not the number.
Holy crap, look at these. I don't know. Holy crap, these mushrooms are giant over at my neighbor's. Let me go grab one. Oh my god, it looks like an Asian hat, you know, those little pointy round big ones.
How do we know that's a man? I'm used to structure and a set routine, and Cindy 1.5 years. Okay. Some people do better in structure. Did you see the cat? It ran in front of the camera. Poison oak, poison ivy chaps my ass when I use it as stolen paper. Matt B said, I've been a civilian my whole life and get anxiety and feel like I don't belong all the time. True. Maybe you should try the Army too. I think everybody lives with a fair amount of anxiety anymore. I try not to sweat the small stuff. People say I'm really laid back, but the honest to God truth is a lot of times I'm paralyzed by my anxiety. Don't tell nobody though. Everybody thinks I'm really seriously the most chill person they know.
Seriously? The most chillest.
I'm chilled a lot.
Look at these things.
Look at it. It is a little Asian hat.
Right? We are Siamese, if you please.
That's a song that was in my head, but I didn't sing it.
For real?
We are Siamese, if you don't please.
These things are, you know, of course they're not the kind you can eat, but they're huge.
You don't think you can eat them? Are they the death's head mushrooms?
They're the kind that I'm pretty sure these aren't the ones you can eat.
David said, Tony, your shoelace is untied.
Huh? Come on, kitty.
Tighten up, Vidal. She said she can't type today.
Uh-oh.
Sandy's brother's been in 20 years. He retires in a few months. He's struggling already. He'll have to find something.
Got no one to yell at or be yelled at.
So I said, Cindy's chat is the only place where I feel like I belong. Matt said, I'm a type 1 diabetic. They won't love me.
These are funky. Look at these things.
Big thing booby. Jack said, take a bite.
No, I ain't gonna do it.
They kind of do look like those death's head mushrooms, but
I'm pretty sure these are not the ones you should be eating. Not 100%, but I'm like 99%.
Dale said, oh my God.
Woo, woo, woo,
Ben South said, I
woo.
read a story about a guy who used psychedelic mushrooms and cut off his own wiener. I'm pretty sure that's not all he was on, Mid-South.
Usually you don't do stuff like that when you're tripping, but
Yeah.
everybody tripped a different way.
Listen, I've eaten mushrooms before, and I was never out of it long enough to do anything like that, and never did not even want to.
What are you doing, kitty? What are you doing?
I'm setting a routine up with my own day's help. The time is now 6:58 p.m. Eastern. Let me know when you read this, Cindy. Shut up, Mid-South. Sandy said they're nipple shields, Tony.
Come on, kitty.
They're organic bras. Dano, what's up? How are you?
They're what do you call it? They're green energy bras.
Gerald. Green energy bras. Right, Gerald. Chlorophyllium molybdats, commonly known as the green spored lipoda or the green spored parasol, is the cause of most wild mushroom poisoning in the United States. Is that what
Oh,
kind
see,
he
yeah,
said?
I knew it. I knew it.
Not Dan, but I think Travis there is going to be fishing.
All right. Hey, Travis.
What is on? Can you hear
That's
me?
what mushroom is. Yes,
Okay.
that's the kind of mushroom. So it is a poison mushroom, Tony. You probably should wash your hands.
Oh, I'm not
Lick
tripping.
it, Tony.
Lick it for you, stick it. This is our woods. We got like 2 acres of woods.
I said, Adele, whatever you don't need to worry your pretty little head about that ever happening to you. I don't even know what he's talking about. Sandy said, like a land mermaid, Tony, instead of seashells, you get mushrooms. You're a land mermaid.
Look at that land mermaid.
Dan said, woo! There you go, Sandy. You tell him. Woo! I hunt mushrooms in the spring, mostly morels. I've seen the morels, but I've never seen them in the woods.
Oh, morels are awesome. You fry them up a little bit, like bread and butter, like with a little butter. Oh my God, they're so good.
They're called dryland fish, aren't they?
I don't know. Oh, there's deer. They just spotted me. They're walking across the grass. Can you guys see them? The deer?
Let me see. Let me try to make you. Look
They're
at the
looking. They're
ridge,
looking
not the
over.
ridge.
They're
Yeah.
all looking over. They're looking over here at me like, "What are you doing, human? You walking around?"
Dano
They know
said,
you.
throw a mushroom at the deer.
Stupid deer. Looking, here's a mushroom.
Jake said, who's ours, AJ? I want to try chicken of the woods. Yeah, that's what they call us, chicken of the woods. Moreheads, fiddleheads, ramp, and spring food.
Yeah, chicken in the woods. That's like a big one too. It's huge.
They're
Like morels are
flat,
kind of
aren't they?
small.
Like a shelf looking mushroom.
Yeah, they basically look like like layers, a bunch of layers stacked up on each other.
Yeah. Fiddleheads all day, Dano said. Now ramps, we used to go and get the ramps when I was a kid. I never much liked them. They were real strong. I don't think you can zoom in on this, Sandy. What happened to Tony? Tony,
Just
is
trying
he
to be
throwing?
quiet. I was
Oh,
trying to be quiet for the deer.
okay, I was going to say you thought maybe you were trying to sneak up on them and throw a mushroom at them.
Stick a mushroom up their butt. Take that, deer.
Jake said that's a nice
Okay.
piece of property that you live there alone. No, he lives there with his parents, I think.
Yeah, I'm taking care of Pops. I don't need to be here no more though. He's tip top. I can leave now. So this time this summer, because I don't want to move in the winter or the fall, I'll be somewhere else. Not here. This place sucks. The land is great. The fishing is excellent, but that's it. That's all there is.
How come he funny? Throw lead at the deer, Fat Cat said.
Right. These deers, they should come up over here. Let me see my hand. They should watch those deers. They'll show up over here because there's a bunch of feed right here. Right. Where is it? How come my hand isn't working? Right there. Watch. Let's see if they show up over here eventually.
I think he might have. Tony sets out deer feeds with grains and magic mushrooms. David said. But I was going to say, is that his hand wasn't working right? I'm thinking that some of that mushroom poison might have seeped through.
Now it's all limp. Yeah.
Oh, limp hand Tony.
Right.
Gene said, never mind, I guess we're having tacos. The wife wants tacos, girl. I didn't have the pork chops thought out. Well, you can have them tomorrow. You got to
I was
give
thinking
it
of moving by. I was thinking about moving by Murfreesboro, Tennessee, closer to my daughter.
There you go.
But
that's near the Cumberland too, isn't it?
yeah, because it's right outside of Nashville. Well, not right outside, like 30 minutes. Well, that's outside of Nashville. It's pretty close to all that over there, and it's still fairly close to my parents here, so I could jam over here if they need anything done or whatever. You know what I mean?
That
I
cat
just got a deck to replace, and that's really and some stairs and this little pathway to do. Other than that, I did a hell of plumbing. I redid the bathroom. I did hell of stuff. Painted their place. I did so much stuff over here.
there you go. Pulled pork tacos. Think. Cat said he ate the mushroom.
I was watching? I started watching one of your video that you were with Certified. I haven't got through the whole thing yet. He met up with Certified Fishing Nut, and then went out and did some camping and fishing and stuff. I got like halfway through it. That's how I fell asleep watching it last night.
David said, I wonder if deer would eat some ADD meds. Run themselves to death. Well, I kind of expected Travis to come back up, but he may be getting wherever he was going, working on that signal.
Was he at Chuck Norris?
You know, he had to be at Chuck Norris somewhere. Either that or the other side of Cove Lake. I had a cat sneak up behind me and start eating food out of the ditch. I was like, what's that noise?
I said, what the hell?
Fat Cat said, AJ, you look like you should live at a skate park.
I used to live at a skate park. And I skated all the time. I still skated up until I moved here. It's in San Francisco, like, you just take a bus or you take the Muni, which is like it's like rail cars on top. It's not subway or nothing like that. And then they got BART subway. So easy to travel around the Bay Area. You don't need a car, like at all. I mean, it's like the best. Most of the stuff is free. Not everything, but a lot of it's free. And you can go around anywhere. And we take our skateboards all the time,
He said it was a fun trip. Gene did. It was a fun trip, bro. I was pretty proud of that video. Thanks for watching it, though.
I'm still not finished. I got to finish watching it. I started it last night.
How you doing tonight, Fresno?
Hey, Fred, what's up?
Are we on Cove Lake, Travis?
Yeah.
Okay.
I walked all the way down there and I lost signal, and then I had to walk all the way back up here. And then my rods got tangled in the middle. So I started to just throw everything in the damn lake and go to the house.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
He broke the reel off.
And Rudd messaged me and says, "Is your thong in a twist?" No, my dong's in a twist, Rudd.
I got twisted
You want to
dong.
straighten it out?
Gerald said, "Hey Travis, what you doing, Travis? How you feeling, Travis? Where you been? Happy
Hey,
birthday."
Gerald. Hey, Gerald. Where you been, Gerald? Hey, Gerald.
Fat Cat said,
Okay.
"LOL." I called LOL.
What are you doing, Cat? Cat
Yeah,
thinks it's gonna go. Sabiki.
he got some otter cat flies.
Yeah, we got a whole bunch of them.
Did he send you a duct tape sticker?
Yeah, before this,
Oh, okay.
I requested one on the hotline. There's a 1-800-OtterCat hotline. If you didn't know, you could request. And so I called up the hotline and I said, "Hey, I'm gonna need one of those." He's like, "All right." And then he was like, "Dude, I'll send you some of these too." I was like, "All right, sweet." These things are gonna be. If I can get this stupid damn wiper bass will come back and the skipjack start hitting this, it's over. It's over, man. It's over.
There you go. He's asked
Hey, how
completely
does
better,
Rudd
Gerald.
not like having a wrench?
Do what?
Say that again.
How does Rudd not like having a wrench?
He was like, "Hey, what happened to my wrench?"
Ooh. What's up, you normie?
Yes, catfishing and Skipjack Sandy took it.
David said, "Tony always looks red like a tomato."
That's what happens in the sun all the time.
Yeah, his eyes back to 100%. He just can't put his contacts in for a while because that surface of his eyes still tender.
I hate wearing
Am I
glasses.
looking red? My hat's red. Do I look as red as that hat?
Almost.
It is.
Are we fishing for carps, Travis?
Yeah, I think that's about the only thing, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe some people.
Yeah, I got a message from Rudd today saying, "Unblock my account." I said, "Your account's not blocked."
So I went on
Wow,
there to see.
that
I was like, Rudd's not hidden. Then he talked about the other account. So I said, well, I'm right. Since I'm here, let's pull his wrench and see how he likes that.
David said what Cindy said.
Oh man, you know how Flames was live yesterday, Brother Flames, you know? And
Yeah.
I seen him live, you know, and I was like, "Hey, Flames is live." So I was like, "What's up?" And then old damn Scotland himself was in there, you know, the fucking fat whisperer. And so I was like, I go, "Fuck this, I'm out." Right? And I texted, "Stewart's here, I'm out of here." And then before I left, like Stewart put up, "So Flames, can you block Anthony J for attacking me?" I was like, "Attacking you? I never attacked you. I didn't say nothing bad. You know what I mean?" I was like, "Stewart's here, I'm out." You know? And Flames read it and he's like, "Fuck that." I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah, I'm not gonna stay out of chats because of that.
Well, I do it just to piss him off, you know, because he's always like, "Oh," you know, he starts. I get him riled up doing that when I go, "Stewart's here, I'm out," you know, and he gets all riled up.
Hey, Mike's Fishing Home. What's up? Been a long time. How are you doing? I saw where you shared somebody's channel. I guess it was earlier today. That's when I saw it. Lonnie, I don't have Chime. I think I have everything else. Is it chilly there? Yeah, Travis got a long sleeve on.
It's nice. It's nice.
Go worm out there and see what we can get.
Mid-South, not Rudd's account. Remember, he was in here earlier. Rudd's not blocked. He just doesn't have a wrench.
He's naked. You don't have a wrench, it's like you're naked.
Lonnie, I have
You know
Cash
how
App.
he is in person.
Yeah.
I have the Cash App and the PayPal, but it's all right. Mid-South said you took his wrench away. Kind of to get him as payback for being Skipjack Sandy and BS catfishing. Travis called it, though. He knew it was him. What's up, Lonnie? Are you at work?
What did Mid-South says? How does it get him back?
I know. I said it's kind of getting him back. Dang it. Hey, I'll be right back.
What happened? I don't know what she said. Quite honestly, I didn't hear what she said about it either. Rudd trying to be funny. Rudd got caught. Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Here, let's put up chat. Right. I'm at home. Send me your PayPal when you get a chance. I think it's on her on the profile page. On the profile part. Lonnie. Hey, Fat Cat, what's up? Mid-South, he seems to like to impersonate other people. He did it to me.
I think it's on my about page.
Yeah, that's what I just said that, yeah.
But I think that there's a reason. You don't have a ranch or a boatyard, just mean, Fat Cat said.
If anybody times Rudd out, just do it for 10 seconds. We don't want to hurt his feelings too much.
He left. I think
Did
it's
he really?
Otter Cat, look. Show him, Tony.
Woo! I was showing off the jigs earlier. I showed them off on my channel, but I was showing off your jigs earlier, Otter. I'll do it again. I can do it again a little bit here. Let me put all this crap away. I took all this stuff out.
I have to go. Power box is being replaced today, and the power's about to be switched off. Love you guys. Love you, Sandy. See you later.
All right, Sandy. Bye. Flamingo.
Flamingo.
All right, let's check these. Check these out. And you can't tell, but on the bag, it used to say on top here. It did say in writing. It said "woo," but it's kind of wore off. But you can kind of see the beginning of it. It's just more of a "who" than a "woo."
It's just more of a ooh than a woo.
Right. There's a lot of ooh in that woo. All right. Here's two of them. He gave me sets of 3, so I got 3 of them. I lost one today. And they got kind of like a little pink on the back. A slight streak of pink. Or I think it's pink.
It says, Otter, you ran off Sandy Toes.
Uh-oh.
You done run her off.
RUNNOFT. Hey.
Hey, Cindy, bend over and spell run.
3 times fast. Well, yes, we are. The question is, Tony, how many times have you heard that?
It's been a trend. I've been seeing a lot of shorts of it.
But are you in?
Yeah, that one. So it's like on the brain.
I'm gonna do a short of that and get Cindy to do it.
There you go. When you're bent over to try to get, when you're trying to pick up a cart, start spelling, "Are you in? Are you in? Are you in?"
Is the dollar sign at the bottom of my chat now? Can anybody tell me?
I can't tell from this side.
Fishing. Welcome in.
These things look really good in the water too. They don't look like no fucking Chinese bullshit. This is the real deal. America.
Okay. Thank you, Mike.
America.
Are you tying up rigs?
I was going to, but then I lost the motivation to do it. I put everything out here to do it, and then I was like, I don't feel like doing it.
Did you fish today?
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
earlier. Yeah, I got a buffalo. I got like maybe 4 gars. Lost a bunch of gars. I got a big drum, and I got all those skipjacks. And I had a paddlefish off the Foley spoon, snagged him.
Wow.
But when I went to grab his spoon, he slipped and he cut my line right on the rock right there at the shore, so I didn't get a picture with him. But it was pretty cool. I thought it was a big wiper bass. I was like, this thing's a monster, fuck, And then this big old, well, he wasn't big. He was only like maybe 6-7 pounds. He was kind of small. But I was like, oh, paddlefish. Anytime you see a paddlefish, it's just like super cool. It's just, they're so bizarre looking, and they're just, I don't know.
Well,
I get like a lucky.
their eyes are weird looking that they look at you.
No, we were talking about that. I remember, and they do. They literally look at you, and they're like its bill is right here, right? Spoon bill, right? Let's see if we can do this. And their eyeballs are like right where the bill starts on each side, right? So you're looking at it, and I swear to God, they're like moving, looking at you too.
South said, oh yeah, I'm not singing happy birthday to your cousin Dixon or Dixie. Dixie Normus has been popping up in people's chats lately.
Dixie Normus been a popular fella, let me tell you.
Wild Hook did the bottle challenge today.
I didn't see any bottles.
Yes.
I only saw. Yeah.
Challenge.
Bottle where you make your own.
I didn't see nothing. He was wrapping it around.
Yeah, he had something a can or a bottle one. I watched him making them up as he was when he first went live. He was making them. He made them right there on the live. David said if he came out, he'd have to change his name to Hugh Janus.
Hugh Janus.
Hey, Mike Chavez, what's up? Hanging out home, off work till next week. Are you feeling better? Said not yet. Spell it again. Because I have to work. I have to work tomorrow, Lonnie. We're doing day to day. They let us know before we leave if we're going to work the next day. So at least I'm making a little bit of money. I think they're probably going to work us. Hey, 402, Tony 2. I think they're going to work us enough to cover our insurance and our deductions. Dixie should have joined.
You said it was a supply issue?
Yeah, we're not able to get. We're not able to, or well, VW. We're not having supply issue problems, but VW can't get radiators or carpet.
That's because the Porch. You said because of the strikes?
No, the hurricane.
Oh.
The radiator plant was in Asheville and it was destroyed.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot left over there, to be honest with you.
No, it's bad.
Yeah.
No, Florida's fixing to get a new one torn, and my uncle's trying. He's going to ride it out down there. He's in Palatka. I was like, "You crazy?" I texted him today. I said, "Are you crazy?"
Oh, your bro?
My uncle.
Oh, your uncle.
Yeah, my mom's
Oh, your
brother,
uncle. Brothers, where do you say your brother was at?
Vicksburg,
Louisiana,
Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Yeah. Bonnie said, "I spent all day long building a new ramp for my mom. Fun stuff. Did you get it done?"
Yeah, that's basically what I got to do over here for this deck. They want kind of a ramp thing, but the whole deck needs to get up. Needs a whole deck, and then I got to make
Maybe
like a
10. I knew
railing.
you wouldn't go. I knew you wouldn't go. He said, "I'll stay home. I don't feel like unloading everything."
I got to make like a railing, a hand railing that can attach to the brick and go down to here. It's kind of a big step right here. And I got to kind of make another like brick around it, like laying down, so it's not like a big step to get it up that, right? For my pops anyway. But I know a little bit about brick and concrete, but I don't know how I can put another layer down and make it stick to where it'll last more than a few months and not break up.
Oh, we haven't
Plus,
had
it's
any of the no seams. I think they were out a few weeks ago, Tony, too.
I saw something about Omaha Steaks. They were sending a big, like a whole bunch over to help all the victims out in the hurricane.
Bass Fishing said it wiped out. Man, the traffic is bad on the highways here. 3 hours or so from Asheville. Yeah, 540. That one whole side's gone. Mike's Fishing
Gone,
Home.
like it's gone.
Hey, Travis. Whoop. Have a great night. Gonna go eat and do a few things around the house before bed. All right, Mike. Thanks for coming in.
Later.
David T said it's easier to go morning fishing, and he's going to do that. Mid South said, "Cindy, before I cash out my retirement savings to buy a houseboat, are you really going to leave Travis for me? Are you really going to buy a houseboat, Mid South?" No. Bird. Otter said, "Package deal south. Travis has to go where she goes. That's it." Mid South said, "Omaha States donated $200,000 worth of meat, which works out to a 12-ounce ribeye and 2 burgers."
Right.
That's cool of them, though, Tony. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Had to send it to your wife's PayPal. They still got your stuff locked up?
That's a big tax deduction.
Yeah.
That's, either way, it's a good gesture, even if it's that,
Yeah.
Yeah, you work at Omaha Steaks. That's cool, though.
Because they could have not sent nothing.
David said, "Did someone say steak?" Yeah. 402 Ventures works at the Omaha Steak, which is I don't know how to describe it. They're a company that deals in meat.
They have fine. You got to plug them. You got to plug it. There's fine technology cuts and choice meats, and they'll send it right to your doorstep for a small low fee. Omaha
There you
Steaks.
go.
Get it. That way we keep 402 working too. So keep working.
There you
Keep
go.
working.
Bass Fishing said, "Yeah, completely gone. There's a ton of supplies available. The issue now is getting it to people with helicopters and boats." Yep. No, I have clothes, but they say that they've got enough clothes. David
Man,
said,
they're finding people dead in trees. It's that
Mhm.
bad. In the trees,
there are going to be people that are never even found. It's sad.
Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, did you see where it wiped out the roads and whatnot? Do you see the boulders, the big giant boulders that it turned them into like river rocks? You know what I mean?
You know anything about 40 going over through there?
Yeah.
That on the regular, if they have a lot of rain and stuff, they're gigantic granite boulders that come off that mountain the size of houses and buses and stuff that fall down through there just normally.
Right.
So,
Right. I got me and my buddy, we have a mural in the arts district right in the middle of it that we spray painted about, I don't know, maybe 9 years ago. And it's way up by the roof. And I was looking through the wreckage on all this TV, and the building's still there, and ours is still there on the top. I was like, ours is still there. I was like, yes.
wow. David said, okay, I'm not joining the army. I forgot the mess on base. Base doesn't do steak. Well, exciting factor. You're just gonna have to make some structure in your life then, David. As long as you can have steak.
Bring some beef jerky. You'd be all right.
It's out the government wanted all the donations to go through their hands so that everything was accounted for and there was no cheating and stealing and stuff, and they can't distribute it. What's the damn? Yeah, the churches and stuff can still do it, and they're the ones that are doing a lot of it. So
I don't think should it even matter? Why does the government need to know
matter.
what's going in there? Why does it matter?
Why
do they got to keep track? If it's given out to people that need it, obviously they're giving it to people that probably need it, right? So, what should it keep track anyway? Each person only gets one thing of bottled water and fucking 4 granola bars. You know, whatever.
402 said you're definitely buying the name. It's like buying Nikes.
Yeah. I've had a few Omaha steak things a few times because in that big ass styrofoam box and shit.
JBT said 402, I'll send you a Hellcat rod and you send me some steaks.
Right. That's a good exchange right there. That's a good.
He's gonna work out a trade. He might go for it.
Hellcat for steak.
I have no idea, Gerald. If I get distracted, I'll never finish my thought. Oh, the barter system, yeah, is alive and well. 402 said deal, JBT, hit me up.
Bam. Steaks all around, Hellcats for everybody.
Okay, I'll check, Lonnie. It came out of my bank, so I hope you got it. Yeah, JBT, watch your toes. Come on. JBT 10, get 10% off a Hellcat rod or something. I don't know, something like that. They don't have beef jerky either, and food can't be kept in barracks. Well, screw all that, David.
Hey,
you gotta have meat.
Mr. Rogers was using JBT's pack bait kit that he sells last night.
I know. I heard him say it. I was on there like twice.
And that's why he skunked.
And Sal said the good thing about getting a Hellcat from JBT, it's never caught anything bigger than a bullhead. Cat said 402, can I use code JBT10? Lonnie said F the government. David said JBT, I'll take the engine from a Hellcat for a steak. Different kind of Hellcat. JBT ain't got that kind of Hellcat. Back up.
He got some Hellcats out there that visit him. He feeds.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They're not able to, Gerald. They're not able to get carpet for the cars or radiators. VW plant isn't. So that's why we're day to day in it. So I may go in tomorrow and then not work the rest of the week. So I don't know. They're just letting us know.
What is But
Used to do
check out the
it.
sunset. It's kind of starting to look pretty nice.
We're losing the light here.
Well, it's not quite sunset, but it's getting there.
I'd like to get a bite.
I know you would.
We would too. We'd like to see you get a bite as well.
Ottercat said, "Heart, wherefore art thou,
Probably
Travis?"
should have went to the valley.
To where?
I'm on Cove Lake.
Oh, okay.
Right there.
Huh?
Right there. That's the one. Hey, Geese, where's Cast Blast? Get your blow dart gun, Cast Blast. I don't know if you get them from here, though. Well, it's official. Fall is here because our hummingbirds boned out yesterday. They're gone, all of them.
Wow. Barbie, what's up? She said, "Never fear, Barbie's here."
Barbie in Oregon.
Barbie has been doing AI songs too. You missed
Barbie, send me a bite.
send you what?
Something about
A
light? Bite. Send me a bite.
A bite.
Yeah.
Something to pull my line.
Ottercat said the nightmare has passed.
Let's see your eyeball, Travis. Give us a close-up.
Oh, it's way better now.
Yeah. It's not swollen or closed or nothing.
It looks normal.
Barbie said, "I did Earl's and Terry and Jake."
Oh.
This thing is weird on here. I don't like this platform. You have to hit way too many buttons.
There's a lot to choose from. I almost forgot how to navigate it, to be honest with you. Yep.
Yeah, there it
You
is.
can't even tell. You can't even tell. It looks a little bit off, but not like it was before. Yeah, definitely not like it was. Actually, you can't even tell anymore. Yeah. Look at my eyeball. My eyeball. Yeah, it looks good now. It don't hurt no more.
Eyeball. You see it? When it gets dry, it does a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not bad.
Lord.
Yeah. Because before you could tell it was like, oh, you know.
He had to drive home
for like 3 days.
Camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 1.
Yeah, driving like this.
Like, which way do we go?
David said, "Tony, did you say the other week you were in prison or something?" I don't know where he's going with this.
No, not last week. You don't just go to prison for a week. Hey, were you in prison last week? No, I was just.
No, I went down there and stayed a week.
You might go to county for a week, but you're not going to prison for a week.
402 said we can pay for all our roads in Nebraska, but we'll be the last state to legalize it. Tony, too, we'll be the last state to legalize it here in Tennessee. It ain't never getting legalized here.
They should legalize moonshine, tax-free. Otherwise, it wouldn't be moonshine.
Fat Cat only in here. He's only live here. He's not got a separate live or anything. Barbie said, "Cindy, I got a tripod for her phone. We're going to try to do a live next Sunday night fishing off the dock." Woo!
Woo!
Awesome.
Who is?
Don't pull an Angie. Make sure you got a phone cover in case your phone drops. Don't pull an Angie and break your screen.
There you go. Barbie in Oregon.
Sometimes phones fall over.
I see seen a short. I seen a short where Angie and Shannon was down there at wherever at Barron River or something.
Yeah. Oh, were they muskie fishing?
Muskie? Did you say muskie?
No, apparently Angie was waiting on Shannon to get there, but they're down there already.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Gerald said it looked great. Your eye.
It looked like a
Otter
nice
said,
place. It had a nice dock and everything.
yeah,
You got
I
such
can see that.
beautiful eye.
Yeah,
They invited me to go.
100%.
And you
But
didn't go.
alas, I'm not laid off right now, right this second. Not today.
Well, you got to tighten it up.
I know it, right? I can't be laid off when I need to be. Otter
Well,
Cat said,
the
"Heart,
last
there
time
it is.
we got together.
I lost my net."
Did you officially lose it?
Yeah, it's gone.
So you can't find it. You can't find it at
Lost
the house or nothing. Oh no.
No.
The net and $1,000.
Yeah,
Damn,
yeah.
you ladies just are crazy.
$1,000 phone, a fish net, a lost fish, no video proof.
Lost the hook. Man, you
I
guys are a
did.
train wreck.
You were kind of a train wreck. I caught a fish though in that current. Wow. Wow.
What I
Lonnie
need to
said,
do, Tony, is I need to take Cindy down there and video this. This will be like, yeah, epic.
Right. Did you
know
rewind?
somebody's
I'm
gonna
sure
go
you
off the
rewind.
dock.
Right. I'm sure you rewinded it, Cindy, and watched the catch part where because Shannon, she totally muffed the whole video part of it. You know what I mean? So I was like damn, and we were giving her hella crap in the chat too, and she wasn't paying attention. It was like, pay attention.
Lonnie said, turn that camera back around where you had it on your eye.
Somebody.
I gotta turn on some light.
Me too. Tennessee will never legalize it either. A bunch of stuffy ass bastards, Mid-South said. Where did Tony go? Oh, he's going to turn on some lights. Nebraska is the biggest state against it. Wow. So, Tony?
Huh?
David said, I was going to ask if the guards ever use riot gas in your cell block.
I got a story a few times about them using that the tear gas.
Mid-South,
crazy.
Tony, don't give me and don't give Angie too much crap about breaking her phone. I'd send her a picture of my junk and she threw the phone against the rocks.
She said, "What is this crap?"
Barbie said they don't criminalize for it. They don't criminalize for anything. That's crazy. That's wild.
I thought they were changing that bill out there.
Portland's been where the walking
this one time we're in San Quentin, we're on the upper yard. It's like a 1,500 man yard, right? And a riot breaks out, and everyone's just going to town doing their thing. And over there they got like fireboats, and they got the big hoses on fireboats. Those big like brass cannons. They look like brass cannons, for water. And they have those mounted on certain parts of the yard. And they just turn those things on. And they start spraying the whole yard, like thousands of people, and with all that pepper spray. And then the goons come out, and they got like backpacks full. They look like a U.S. Army Ranger, like old school World War II flamethrower coming at you. And they go right up to your face. They blast you, and it hella hurts. it gets in your ears, it gets in your nose and your mouth, it gets down in your butt and your pee hole. Everything burns. Like everything burns. And then they strip you naked, and they go by and they hose everybody again, and they leave you out there on the concrete and the pavement, and you're booty crack naked, and you're sprayed entirely with pepper spray. Then they come out and they start hitting you with block guns. They're like these they look like little hockey pucks, like this, right? They're like that thick, and they're like this, right? It looks like a grenade launcher, like a little handheld, right? And they come out and they pop, 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 and they hit a bunch of you, and then they leave you out there for like 15 hours, and you're burning. And then they slowly start taking everybody off the yard, handcuffed and shackled, and you're butt ass naked. It's crazy.
Good story, Tony.
Yeah, that's just one. It's one time. This we were at. I was on the reception yard waiting to go in. We were down in reception, and I was checking in all my stuff, this and that, and they're confiscating all this shit. And I'm getting all fucking mad, and like 2 days down from me, some fight breaks out in the blacks, and they start doing something and got all wild. These freaking guards came in and they just hosed us all down. We were inside a building, right? And we were like in these, like, we call them like the bird cage. They're like these little stand-up rectangles. I mean, they're like as wide as your elbow, right? Squared or rectangle. And they just, like, I'm sitting there watching the fucking guard goes by and he goes, and just sprays the shit out of me, and I'm like, like that. You know what I mean? And
TMI, Tony, TMI.
Man, but hey, that's real life shit. I'm telling you, you can't make this shit up. Fuck, you had to be there, or you wouldn't know. And I don't recommend being there. It's not the place to be. But that's many. We got hosed down. We call it hosing down. You got hosed down a lot over there with that stuff. So it's kind of the norm.
And
if someone wasn't getting shot, you know.
Mitch said, was the question about his time in prison or his best sex?
Huh?
Harvey said, Mike, isn't it the same?
I don't know. What? I mean, you're laughing so much you can't read it right. Hold my pocket, AJ. No, Lonnie, that's, if you're doing that kind of stuff, you get stabbed. That kind of stuff isn't condoned. It's not condoned.
I stuck my tongue out at them because they're being mean. He stuck his tongue back out at me. Chad is unruly. They're unruly.
They're unruly. That's okay. Unruly. We rarely. Gotta be unruly.
Get a bite, Travis.
I seen one dude's head, his whole, like, from like his nose up to, like, I don't know, kind of around, like halfway around his skull, got shot off by an M16, Mini 14, by one of the tower guards. This dude was stabbing this other dude in the neck a bunch of times, and we all had to get down on the yard, you know what I mean, because the gunner was gonna fire. And there's signs everywhere that says warning, no warning shot. So when they shoot to get you, to kill you, you know, because they're only supposed to shoot when you're killing someone, right? Or a guard, you know. And so this dude's stabbing the shit out of this dude in the neck, dude, and it looked terrible, you know. There's blood everywhere. And all of a sudden, pow, dude, and it's like his whole, like a quarter of his head vanished. It looked like a cartoon almost, you know. And it was pretty nasty. It's pretty nasty.
Look at the screen. Look at the screen.
Yeah, I see it. I'm not liking this. Not liking this at all. Otter cat. He's always got the. That's nothing, man. That's nothing. That's nothing. I mean, I've seen some. Oh man, dude, what people do to each other in like real hardcore ass fucking like political yards, man. It's pretty. It's kind of brutal. Like the level of violence it's pretty amazing for hand to hand anyway.
Oh my God, Lonnie said
Nightbot
I had
says, "Welcome in."
Now, mind you, this was when I was a young man,
Yeah, if
20
they'll
over
bite,
20
I'll catch.
over 20 years ago. So
Mid-South said, so jail isn't as much fun as they make it sound, huh?
Tony's over there having.
not really. Not really.
Barbie said, okay, Travis, would you catch a fish? Yeah.
Change the subject. Catch a fish, Travis.
Lonnie said he had a 10-year sentence over his head for a while. We were almost 7.
Hey, I was trying to go to the end down there where there wasn't no grass. Don't get no signal.
Dang it.
Your fishing rods, they look kind of camouflaged with all the trees and the bush and the lilies, whatever that might be. Kind of like, it looks like a wild bush scene.
Just wait for the next. Yeah, if I get a bite, one of the bushes will move.
Right. We got bush movement fish on.
David said you get treated better in prison than in the Army. The Army in Australia is apparently rough. Ottercat said he's still not here.
I'm not here.
Oh, God.
What? I've seen a lot of things. I've seen this one dude, like, have you heard? Like, I didn't know this is where the saying came from. You're so scared you shit your pants. Okay. Like, I didn't know. I never put it together in my head that, sayings usually start because it actually happened in real life somewhere. You know what I mean? Like, so this one time we're about to mop this dude up, right? He turned out to be like, his paperwork wasn't good, right? So we're going to go over there and we're going to do some terrible things to him. And he knew it was coming, right? He could just tell, And well, he knew he had bad paperwork anyway. But so it was like I called the torpedo squad, right? So it was me and like these 4 other dudes, right? And we call ourselves torpedoes because you find a target and you torpedo, wham, you just get them, right? And so we're getting ready to go murph this dude up, and I don't know why he did. He could have ran to the guards if he seed up, but like it never dawned on him, I guess. But he had a chance to get away because he had a real narrow window where he could have got away. But anyway, so we started going up to him, dude. Shit started pouring down out of his pants, because you don't wear jeans or nothing like that. It's kind of like a real thin kind of fabric. And all of a sudden, all these little drops start, like, because he's moving around. We're trying to get him. We're like doing, we're poking him with things. And everywhere he's going, there's shit. He's leaving poop everywhere. So he was literally shitting himself. You know what I mean? Of course, he was losing a lot of blood. He was losing a lot of blood at the same time. So that must have been a really horrible situation for him. But hey, you shouldn't have done what you did.
Lonnie said that free candy at a van kind of guy.
That's not the kind of candy you want to pick up off the ground.
No. Billy, what's up? Welcome in. Just don't even. Barbie said Cindy and Travis leave for Oregon tomorrow night. You'll be there by Sunday and you can have some pizza. She made all the pizza dough ever. She has tons of. She said everybody in Newport can have pizza.
Oh wow! I'm gonna turn on this overhead light too.
Okay. Gerald said, "Bye, Cindy and Travis. See y'all tomorrow." Later, Gerald.
Thanks, Gerald.
Kind of oddball topics of conversation tonight. David said, "Did you hear about Jeffrey Dahmer messing with everyone, making food look like bloody person prison? He didn't make it very long here." Cameron said, "Bro probably had the bubble gut to begin with, most likely." Mid-South, I didn't hear a thing. Our cat said, "Glad you stopped by, AJ. See you, buddy."
Yeah. Yeah.
Mansell said, "Did Tony just admit to shivving a guy in the joint?" Barbie said,
Stabbing a guy in the
"So."
joint. I stab many guys in the joint. It's just kind of normal. It's not really even a big deal. Like the
Barbie
guards don't
said,
even care.
"What?" Barbie said, "So I was sitting in my living room today and I put the pizza dough in Ziploc bags in the refrigerator to rise. My free refrigerator door popped open and activated my kitchen light." Your free refrigerator door? I thought I had a ghost and then realized the pizza don't open the fridge.
I never heard of no one putting them in bags to rise. I never heard of that.
David said, "What's set on stream stays on stream."
Like every time we make pizza dough, or I have, or we never put it in a Ziploc to rise. It's kind of weird.
Hey, Lonnie. Okay. All good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Barbie said in the
Wow,
refrigerator you do.
It's getting chilly out here. Oh,
Barbie said if you don't, you're going to have pizza dough all over the place. You have to contain it.
yeah, but you put it in rising pans, you know. But you don't make you don't put like a big honking piece and section it and stuff. I don't know. I've never heard of that. It's just different. Doing pizza dough for a long time. I never heard no one putting it in Ziplocs. Check it out. That looks nice now.
Cool. Thank you, thank
I
you.
forgot. There's a planet over there. I don't know if you can tell. That looks like a star. It's the only shiny damn thing up here. I forgot what planet that's supposed to be right now. There's the moon. You know what I mean? But yeah. See, now this is sunset over here.
It looks cool. It's dark here.
Tony, what?
Yeah. Say what?
What phone
Say
do
what
you have?
today? What phone? It's a Revo. It's a Revo 6 Plus.
It seems like it's got a real good camera on it, though.
The camera works really well, but the screen sucks. Like the camera actually come out pretty good, but like the brightness of the screen, like during the day, it's real hard to see the screen. You know what I mean? Even with the screen turned up all the way. You know, but the camera does seem to do really good. It's about the only thing I like about it.
David said it's time for astronomy with AJ, but crappy day. Darren came in, or he said, "I've been watching for about an hour, and scary enough, I feel like kinfolk demented."
That's how we live out here.
Well, I'm thinking it may have scared a lot of folks off, so go.
Hey,
He
don't
ain't
fuck
scared.
around.
Darren ain't scared.
FAFO. Okay.
Yeah, Tony's threatening people on the live. You find Chris for Debo.
I said donate. I said donate. Donate. Donate now. Donate now.
Lonnie said, "I'm a big fan of space, both outer and personal." Ken's and everybody else there.
If you
David,
don't donate, we're gonna put some iron in your diet if you don't donate.
Lonnie said, actually, stars are suns and planets are planets.
That's true. Very true.
It is true. What's up in UK? How are you enjoying your visit to the US? You've been fishing about everywhere.
Martin's all over, man.
Barbie said so. Travis,
They're not far from here right now, too.
Barbie said, Travis, are you going to move if you don't get a bite?
I don't think I got enough time.
Sandy said, geez, AJ, I'll leave you for half an hour. Those mushrooms work quick. Put down the knife.
I tell you what, they're pretty good.
Ottercat said it scared me off. I'm not here.
I'm invisible. Donate, goddammit, donate.
Barbie said, no BS catfishing, Ottercat. Barbie said, I know I don't see an Ottercat. You have to go home tomorrow, Martin? Dang it.
Oh.
When do you get to come for good to the U.S.? Lonnie said, old habits never die. Huh, Tony? Stick and run.
They really don't. Old habits never go away. You have to keep them away. You know what I mean? If you want to keep them an old habit, you got to keep them at bay all the time. You know what I mean? Because they always want to hang out. You know what I mean?
Barbie's going to put vertical Earl on a corn dog stick for a sticker today, and I forgot I'm going to do it tomorrow. You put Earl on a corn dog stick?
Come here, Earl. We're gonna stake you.
Hey, Struggle 36, welcome in. Haven't seen you, but welcome to the channel.
Hey, I won 2 sticker packs on Reefs last night. 2, not 1, but 2. Yeah.
Dang. I fell asleep before Reef's show was over. I was dead.
He cheated.
He cheated?
Dude, Reef had some all-star trolls in there, man. Dude, they were off the hook. Okay. I could probably say 30% of the people that got banded shouldn't be banded, in my opinion, but the rest were fucking these super trolls. They were saying some wild ass shit, man. Let me tell you. Because he was on the vertical, he went vertical.
Yeah. 2 years long, Martin. That's crazy.
2 years before you come back? Damn.
Before he gets to come back for good.
Oh, for good. For good.
How can you forget Corn Dog Earl? What is the deal with Corn Dog Earl? I'm lost.
I don't know. I know when if I call someone a corn dog, it means I'm calling him an undercover weenie. You know.
He is not. Earl is not an undercover weenie. He's all weenie all the time.
No. Yeah, I know, but like I don't call Reef that. You know, I don't call anybody a corn dog. I haven't used that word in a long time. Hey, you're a corn dog, fucking corn dog. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know when you're being a weenie, you call him. Hey, don't be a corn dog. You're an undercover weenie.
Oh, he said, "Run!" They're still talking about. They're still talking about shanking and stuff.
I'm telling you, FAFO. Nick.
There was a lot of trolls today. Did you guys see his live that he was doing from work? I went in there and said something finally, and I was the only wrench like for miles in the chat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was getting trolled today.
When did he go live? I didn't get back here till about 2:00. So that would be 12:00 his time.
I thought it was after 2, my time.
I didn't even get a
Is it
notice.
just me or something?
What?
You broke up, Travis. The thing is, we can't tell if his screen freezes or not. No. It's all spotty. Your sound is spotty, Travis.
Hi, Larry, Kelly, Wabash, Nate, welcome in. It was Vertical Earl. It was just supposed to be funny, kind of like Jake's sticker of Earl has crabs. Oh, okay. They're going to put Vertical Earl on a corn dog stick.
That's to be another good sticker. I'll tell you what, I'm downright getting chilly out here. I gotta go get my flannel. Was that
David
was
said,
two no BS?
He lost it. David said, Tony, if you have WhatsApp, you froze up, didn't you? David said, Tony, if you have WhatsApp, I can show you a real knife. He might be gone, though.
Did we lose Cindy?
I'm here. Travis is looking a little green today, Larry said. Hey, David said if you have WhatsApp, he can show you a real knife. You know the Australian thing like on Crocodile Dundee? That's not a knife.
That's not a knife.
This is a knife.
The guy's like pulls out a switchblade, like what they were in New York. He's like, "Give me your money, sucker!" You know, with a switchblade, and he's cracking out. He started laughing. He's like, "That's not a knife. This is a knife." He like cuts his shirt up. He's like,
Reach went live today, stacking metal. He was live from work.
He likes them verticals. He got addicted to them, I think. Because he was talking about, all your stats, and you gain subscribers and you gain people, you know what I mean? Because you get more, more play. And when I saw him live on the Reef show, I was like, oh, now he's hooked. Now he's hooked.
It's hard to go back to like these StreamYards. I'll probably have like 100 and something views. And then if I'm live on verticals, it's like thousands. And my subscriber count jumps too, but it doesn't on these. Nobody comes to these anymore, hardly.
Nobody gives a crap. Nobody gives a crap.
There's 16 awesome people in here now, but those people are my besties.
Those are the OGs, though. Those are the OGs.
Said Travis is multiplying like a virus in the heat.
Yeah, I saw two screens of him for a second there. He had two panels. Like I said, if they can get their shit together, YouTube, and do something like this where you can put multiple people up, it would change the game. Because you can't even do that on TikTok, I believe, more than have a few people, right? So if you can copy the StreamYard format.
David, I don't know what Discord is.
Discord? Oh, yeah, Discord. That's a different, it's like another platform, Discord.
Mid-South, I said I just have my YouTube and my OnlyFans page. It's only feet, Mid-South. Get it straight.
Only feet, fool.
Hey, Dirty 3530, what's up?
Dirty.
Barbie said I use Discord when I played World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but nobody's using the whole YouTube verticals. You don't see nobody side by side or top half, bottom half at all. So I think it's not working across the board. You know what I mean? Not just for like a few people. I think it's like everybody.
Yeah, I don't think it's working. Mid-South named his site Only Inch.
Sometimes it's hard to comment on that. I don't know what to say.
For real.
I don't know what to say. Sorry about your luck. Sorry about your luck.
Not yet, Dano. So what is Discord? Just like a chat? Is it a chat thing?
I forget. Discord. It's like it's like that. You know. I always thought it was.
Bonnie
Did you
said he
guys hear
played both Main Alliance. I don't know what that. Yeah, see, I don't even know how to read that. Hey, Outfish Ontario, what's up?
Hey, Outfish Ontario. I like that dude a lot. He's pretty cool.
Whoa, Travis disappeared again. Dirty 30 said, I swear Cindy gets more fish than all the other channels. If Tony went live, if he could go live when he goes fishing, he catches more fish than anybody.
I catch more fish than anybody on YouTube. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I'm just not. I'm not live very much at certain spots. Now, species of fish, I got everyone pretty good. Now, if it's strictly one fish, somebody else might have me.
Yeah, David said, Tony, check out my YouTube profile pic now. That's a knife.
That's it. That's not a knife.
Larry said, my son uses Discord chat with his friends and rally his troops in games. Okay, that's cool.
Yeah, but that's off. It's you have to be streaming your screen at the same time. Discord's on like another screen. You know what I mean? It's not like the same platform. You know what I'm saying? Like how we are here.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You have to show whatever you're doing, because usually that's what it is. Usually you're gaming with Discord, generally. Now I'm remembering. But you have to, because my nephew, he's a big gamer. He told me one time, he's like, get on Discord and come play the game. I'm like, I ain't gonna do it. And yeah, he was all excited about it. He's like, what? You know?
Dirty 30 said 49ers, brother.
Hell yeah. We get their asses and start winning again. We usually get our losses in early.
Fishing has been slow here all week.
What?
Fishing, he said Outfish Ontario said the fishing was slow today. It's a chat room for gamers, Martin said. Yeah, so you can actually yell at people for doing stupid stuff. It's faster than typing. So it's like kind of like a Zoom type of deal or it's just audio.
Yeah, but yeah, you know, like oh, these mosquitoes are coming out. Son of a bitch.
Uh-oh.
You know, it's almost cold enough to where you're not going to see mosquitoes no more, but it's not quite
yet.
Yeah, it's almost there. And I tell you what, all these fish I was bringing up today, they're all still warm. Like they haven't cooled off yet, and all the gars are still here, so that tells me the water's still warm. I'll let you know. I'll tell you probably once that water drops about maybe 3 or 4 more degrees, you won't see any kind of gars over here. They're gone. They go. I assuming they go south to warmer waters down the Mississippi, but that's when I know it starts picking up really good when the gars leave.
Make some content, Dirty 30. He said I need to start making content. I'm always catching big channel cats. Saturday we got 5 big ones drifting cut baits. They were 8 to 16.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, people have been talking about Discord and stuff for a few days, and I was like, I've heard of it all along, but I just don't know what it is. So, Dirty 37.
Everybody that if you want to be on Discord, you have to have Discord. Is what I'm saying. Okay, yeah, that's kind of what my point was. I was saying earlier. So if you have Discord, you have to. Everybody's got to be on Discord if you want to be on it. You know what I mean? It's not like this where everybody can chat. It's not like this where everybody can just comment and this and that. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Sandy said, I get enough notifications from you Fruit Loops. I'd hate to wake up and find I have 800 messages to catch up on because you lot have sat through the day. Yep, through the day.
Bunch of Fruit Loops.
I know. I sent her something the other day, and she's like, "Sleep is important." Could probably make a Discord group for me. One good thing about winter, no mosquitoes or flies. Larry said.
Yeah.
Your
The flies are starting to die off over here. I noticed on the banks and stuff. Anyway, there's a lot of fly issues over here because there's just so much dead carp all the time floating up on the banks. So there's always maggots. A lot of flies. It sounds more dramatic than what it really is, but like in peak summer, a lot of carp start dying off and they come to just float to the shores. You know, so there's tons of flies, tons of maggots. It's like it's so disgusting. You're like walking on maggots. It's like that's how many there is. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's terrible. Yeah, it's pretty gross. Pretty gross.
Yeah, I heard this like break behind him, and I turned my head.
I think we lost Travis completely. Sandy didn't poop or AJ will stab you. Don't poop. You're going to lose it. You poked me, Cindy. They've been so loud in the dark, scared the crap out of me. Keep that crap. Hold that crap in.
Oh, yeah.
My neighbors down the road, I can hear them calling deers. They're in the woods calling deer right now. You guys can't hear it, huh? You know the deer call?
I forgot about people poking each other, and it popped up that somebody had poked me, and I was like, all these people have poked me like all down through, so I went back and poked a whole bunch of people back. But
Yeah,
some of them been like months
did that
ago.
to me. You did that to me. I got a notification. It's like, you've been poked by Skipjack City. I'm like, wait a minute. It doesn't sound right. So I went and looked, and all it says, that's all it says. And then there was like a list of people below it. I was like, that's it. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's all it says. You've been poked. I was like, there's no message or something? Like, nothing? No picture?
David said, type 1 in chat if you want Cindy to have a Discord group. I hope Travis didn't fall in, Larry said. We only have channel cats, but we have monster cats in Clear Lake, California. I've got 20 to 40 big cats a night. My best trip, 6 over 20 and several 10 pounds. Yeah, you should start putting out content.
Is that Dano?
That's
Was
Dirty
that
30.
Dirty 30. Dude, I grew up at that lake, dude. I know that lake so well. Real well.
So I'm looking forward to fishing the Tennessee in May next year at the gathering. Cool.
The Gathering. Just that name alone makes me not want to go there.
What up, sucker? What up, sucker?
Is that Aaron? What's up?
Yeah.
Up.
He said all day. Hey, Chip. Chip Low South said, hey, Cindy, salute the panel, chat, and mods. What do you know, Chip? How are you? Sandy said, Cindy, it was last year. You can't get me back now. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Oh, yes, I did.
I poked you last year.
And I poked you back the other day and woke you up.
Poke me and I'll poke you back.
Pray everyone is having a fantastic day. Well, it was a not too bad a day, and it's almost over.
I got some skipjacks. I was happy, man. I was happy. I was like, I had none. You know what I mean?
30 said my favorite is fishing small rivers and creeks with stinky bait, though. Barbie said basically a Discord group would be all of us together talking at the same time. I don't know that would be beneficial.
it's really no different than the chat box here. I mean, in a sense, you can hear everybody too, and it types too. I don't know. The one my nephew had, you could talk to everybody that was in the chat, and it would like have chat too at the same time.
David said, Tony, something moved behind you.
I wouldn't doubt it. There's a lot of weird shit out here.
A Tennessee Colt? We ain't have no Tennessee Colt. Troy, welcome in. That's an awesome bro. You're ever around, I'll take you out on the bay, 3030 said. That's what I thought about Discord too, Sandy. Barbie said we need to start a girls fishing group because it would be very small. Right? There ain't that many. I'm surprised that there's more of us around here.
One of the members on my fishing team, she's a chick. We have like, I don't know, 15, but she always puts pound girls who fish, pound girls who fish, pound girls who fish. And I told her, I said, why do you always put pound girls who fish? You know? She's like, because there's not a lot of lady anglers. I was like, oh, okay. I said, so you don't count as a fisherman then? You're a lady fisherman. And she's like, that doesn't make sense. I was like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like when you're separating yourself, you're putting yourself in a different category as a fisherman. You know, fisherman's a broad spectrum. It covers everybody. You know?
We will challenge y'all girls against guys.
There's no chance. No chance. Cindy's like, what? We see what you ladies do. You break your phones. You throw your nets in the water.
I put my net in the water. I left it at the boat ramp.
You get mad and you throw your phone down.
Yeah, Barbie said, see, that's the problem. It shouldn't be a challenge. You guys should support us. There you go.
How do we not support you guys? Tell me that. Our whole existence of a man is to support your woman.
Our cat said, safe yet? Never mind, I'm not here. Otter Cat, what's up, River to Ocean? That's Terry. I was calling everybody else Terry because there's like 3 people that have River in their name. But that's Terry. Hi, Terry.
River to Ocean.
Y'all see this?
Wow. 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 What's that cat's name?
Puma Thurman.
Puma Thurman. Yeah, that's right. Puma Thurman.
Puma Thurman.
You know, do you ever know that show Family Guy? You know, the cartoon Family Guy?
Yeah.
You know? They did a Uma Thurman one where they had Uma Thurman and they showed her eyes, like, because, you know, she's got like a wide eyes, or like they're really separated. I don't know if you ever seen that episode, but they did a thing where Uma Thurman is like talking to Peter or something, and like one of her eyes is like drifting off her head, and he like scoots it back, you know? And ever since then, every time I see Uma Thurman, I can't get out of my head that her eyes are really apart, like far apart. You know?
Troy said, we believe in you, Sandy and Cindy. I hope so, because I'm really real. I'm really real.
I'm not fake. I'm real.
I Fish Ontario said, I've noticed everyone saying anglers a lot these days.
Yeah. You say anglers. Anglers covers everybody. Fisherman covers everybody. You know what I mean?
Guys win. Sorry, not sorry. LOL. Girls don't like to put the worm on. I don't know what girls you were going fishing with, but I put skipjack on. I put whatever bait I need to put on. But I have to say I am spoiled because I take care of Chat and Travis takes care of poles when we're fishing together.
Yeah, but you take care of his pole when you get home. Oh!
Oh! Sandy said, lies, AJ. You dumped me like a hot potato after that car ride.
Look, I couldn't feel my legs anymore. I just needed a moment to get my blood back. That's all it was. We're stuffed in there like sardines.
Hey, Bud Files. Pee Wee Thurman. That's Puma Furman. Puma Furman. It's play on words.
Get it right. Get it right. Get it right. Get it tight. Get it right. Get it tight.
Did you go fishing with your brother Sunday? Was he coming? Was Gary coming?
Yeah, we went out Sunday. We had a little game warden encounter too. So
did you really?
Yeah, this game warden tried to get all fucking crazy with us and shit. I was really fighting my urges, my old urges of wanting to just punch a man, and he was pushing it. He was pushing it. He was pushing it because we kept we don't keep nothing. Me and Gary. Once in a while, if we catch like a catfish and he's got it way down or something and he's bleeding like hell, he'll keep it, right? But he fries them up. He likes to keep trout up in because they got a lot of trout over where he's at, and he'll keep a crappie every now and then. But for the most part, I don't keep nothing but bait, And if I have enough bait, I don't even keep that anymore. You know what I mean? Like I just throw it back too. So this fucking game warden was like the spot we're at was like really far from where you park to where we were at. Like I'd say probably like 3/4 of a mile. And all of a sudden we hear, hey, and there's this fucking game warden right above us, like 20 feet above us, right? And he's like, put down your rods, and I'm like, because we were like casting and shit, for bass, for wipers. And I'm like, okay, whatever. And he's like, whatever. And so where's those fish you just caught? And me and Gary look at each other, we're like, what's it mean? Right. And I said, we don't have any. And he's like, I've been watching you. And you caught those 2 blue cats. Where are they? I said, dude, we threw them back, bro. He's like, no, you didn't. I didn't see none of that. I got you on video, And I'm like, then check the video, motherfucker, And I didn't say motherfucker, but I wanted to, And I was like, check, because he was being a jerk. Like, he wasn't being like, hey, guys, I saw you catch some cats. Where are they? You know what I mean? Like, he was being a jerk, And he's looking all around for him now, and he's looking for him. I go, dude, there's no fish on the bank right now, bro. I said, there's no stringer, nothing. I said, we threw them back. And they were channel cats, not blue cats. They were just little bread and butter cats. Nothing to be like all, trophy. And I even had video of me throwing them back for shorts. You know what I mean? Like, woo, you know how to do it. And but I didn't tell him that yet either. You know what I mean? And he just started just talking like all this crap. He's like, I want to know where they're at right now, or I'm taking all your gear and confiscating all your stuff. And I'm like, dude, we don't have any on the bank, man. I said, we threw them back. I said, if you got video, go back and watch it. Because you'll see me doing this in front of a tripod and throwing the damn thing back. You know what I mean? And he just kept saying, where are they? Where are they? And I go, dude, look. I said, screw you. Then he's like, where's your fishing licenses? Where's your ID? He leaves, he comes back. He runs wants and warrants, all this and that, and he pulls up all my history, and he's trying to fucking talk all this shit to me. You know what I mean? He's all, you're very dangerous, blah, 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 blah. I said, look, man, fucking you need to stop talking to me the way you're talking to me right now, And he got all butthurt because I wasn't feeling the way he was talking to me. You know what I mean? And you talk to me the way you want to be talked to. You know what I mean? Like anybody, you know? And blah, 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 blah. And he's like, you got this and that in California, blah, blah, blah. I was like, yeah, fool, what? You know? And it just started going on. And then, like, I go, man, fuck this shit. I go, look, bro, I got the fucking video of me throwing them back. Both of them. And I'm like, and I put it, like, near his face. And he's like, whoa, don't be trying to attack me and shit. You know, I was just holding it up so he could see it. You know, that's all I was doing. I wasn't like, look, motherfucker. You know, I wasn't like that. You know? And I go, look. I said, we have nothing. He throws it back. And he's like, you guys are damn lucky. That's what he kept saying. You're damn lucky. You're damn lucky. And we're fishing at the dam over here on the Ohio. And me and Gary go, we're damn lucky, huh? And we started laughing, you know. And the warden's like, this is not funny. And we're like, yes, this is funny, bro. You know what I mean? And he stormed off, you know. There was no tickets given because there was nothing to be given. You know what I mean? But
what's up, Herman?
It got real hostile. Like, dude, I was like ready to pop this dude. Like I was upset. You know what I mean? Like, you know, when you want to punch somebody, you're at the point of where you're livid, right? You know? Yeah. But anyway, so he looked like a dumbass, really, in the end.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. I never had a Green Morning be so aggressive about like I had to show him the video of me throwing it back before he believed us, I guess. You know?
Larry said, if he's being a jerk, I'm being a jerk back. If they're cool, I'm cool.
Yeah, you know. Like, you know, and he was posturing like he was like going to do something, you know, and that puts me on edge. You know, I'm like, so I kind of postured back. You know, I was like, dude, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? And, you know, without saying words, but saying body language, you know, I was like, dude, fuck you about to do, fool, you know? And, but whatever.
Sandy said, did you need a Kit Kat, AJ, or a Snickers?
I needed the whole I needed Reese's Pieces is what I needed. Big old, you know? And then and then in the end, this is the kicker. This part pissed me off probably the most. He's like, all right, boys, I'll let you keep fishing. Go ahead and keep fishing. I was like, motherfucker. You know, we didn't say nothing. We didn't let him have the last word. You know what I mean? But I was like, what do you mean keep fishing? Even if you were to give us tickets for something, we would have kept fishing.
Mitchell said, I think Tony has oppositional defiance disorder. I want to beat up with BS.
Dude, I'm just telling you, if you wear a star, if you have a badge, dude, you're all the fucking same. I don't care if you're fucking state, federal, or local. You guys are all the fucking same. They're all the fucking same, okay? They bring no joy to my life. I tell you that.
Larry said, I work at a law firm. Screw them, especially if I have video. And Terry said, I've never seen a video of you throwing one back, but I have seen videos of fish jumping out of water into your hands.
Exactly. I should probably make that short of that channel cat, because Gary had the other one. I was just recording him, but I should probably be like, "Fuck the game warden" on the title of the video or something. But who knows? He might know my channel. You know what I mean? Because what is it? Wild Hook. Did you hear? Oh, Wild Hook said to Mr. Rogers, a game warden called him. So I've seen one of your videos. This is game warden, you know, fucking Joe, I suck blow, you know? And he's like, I wanted to talk to you about the hooks you were using. Were they barbless? Because maybe he was catching trout or something like that. And Wild Hook, being the intelligent man he was, I'm sure was like, nah, I wasn't, you know, I was all within regulation. He's like, all right. You know, and then I go, Wild Hook, dude. I said, look, man, I go, when you're fishing I started typing, you know, I go, when you're fishing now, obviously the game warden is watching you. Not to say that you don't fish within the law, just make sure you really are on it, whatever species you're going for. Especially when you're going for trout, there's a lot of different regulations in trout fishing.
Dale Hayslip said Anthony J all day out starting trouble. Hey, Dale Hayslip. Sexually
I'm
depressed.
telling you. I'm telling you. Like, it felt so. It just felt like, fuck, man, you can't do nothing without the fucking badge trying to fucking mess with you. It makes me feel uneasy. Like, I don't feel comfortable. Like, I
Larry
just don't
said he
feel.
wanted his moment on camera.
You know.
Mid-South said, I remember when Chunky first started, he would fish with more rods than was illegal. I think Has talked to him about it. Yeah, he got too big. They would have definitely got him.
You know, for the type of fishing I do and you do, there's not a whole lot of regulation in the sense of rules, right? You don't need special hooks. You don't need special flies. You can only use this type of lures or bait. You know, like a lot of fisheries are like that. You can only use this and that. You know what I mean? Catfish, it's pretty much wide open. I mean, fuck, you can put your arm up in your mouth and take them out of the water. There's not a whole lot of, you know, methods. And for like bass fishing, there's not a whole lot of rules either. You throw lures, you catch it. There's, you know, whereas trout, you got to have all the special stuff. Salmon, you got all the special stuff, whatever, slot limits and stuff. So it's like whatever, you know.
Heather, he was up on panel fishing, but his signal sucked. So I'm thinking that he just was last time he went, he got knocked off. I think he was just like, screw it. But Sandy said the sheer, it makes my head spin, the sheer amount of regulations you all have to survive just to go fishing. It's unethical. Yeah.
And this is like, Tennessee is not that bad. Kentucky's really not that bad because there's not, like in California where I grew up, it's bad. I mean, bad. You know,
Larry
like
said
it's so bad. You got to like look at the rule book to go before you go to a certain spot just to know that, to make sure that in this spot you're at, this is better abide by this. You know.
Larry said, if they're questioning you, the standard answer, I don't answer questions. I plead the fifth and invoke my right to a lawyer. Then you shut up.
Yeah, then you go to jail. Okay, I'm not trying to go to jail. You know what I mean? That's instant let's go to jail ticket saying shit like that. Trust me, I'm all for it. Okay? Game wardens don't play around. They're like a state trooper. They're employed by the same person.
They have a lot of power.
Okay, yeah. They do not fuck around. They can take all your shit. And say even if you have a license, you're like, I don't need to show you my license. Click. He gonna arrest you right there.
Yeah, they have more. They have as much power as a sitting judge.
Yeah,
because they have the ability to seize your stuff
right there on the spot. And it don't matter if they're wrong or right. Once they made that decision, you have to prove you were right, because it's getting seized and you're going to jail. You know what I mean?
Randy said it's not that bad. Here you don't need a license unless it's freshwater, and then after that you just aren't allowed gill nets. You can look like a damn peacock with rods out here. There's no rod limit here, but there's all kind of regulations. Like if you fish for trout, you have to have a stamp and a 1-day permit up here where we are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's certain times a year you can catch certain trout, you know, because there's a lot of trout species as well. There's certain waters you can fish for certain kinds of trout. You know what I mean? You have to use certain kinds of hooks or certain kinds of flies. There's a lot. It's almost to the point where like you have to. There's so much regulations in certain fisheries. It's hard to even know what you can or can't do. And the way they talk and word everything, it's so legal law term that you can't even understand it anyway.
And they change all the time. They'll add new regulations. Yeah.
All the time. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Okay. I'm all for regulation to a certain extent. I'm a law abiding citizen. Don't get me wrong. One time I wasn't. Okay. I am now. But some of the stuff is kind of like, wow, you know, like you're just kind of like, really? Like, that's really a law or a regulation or a code? You're like, really?
Yeah, Sandy said it sounds like a migraine to even think about going fishing. Greg Burgess said, Cindy, they don't have to have a warrant, but a state trooper does. Yep. Larry said if they ask for a license, show them. You don't have to answer their questions. It's only used to gather evidence against you. They have to have probable cause to arrest you.
I don't know about that with game wardens, man. I'm pretty sure game wardens, when it comes to what do they call it? When it comes to resources, state resources, you're in a different kind of level of things. You know what I mean? Because they can just say you're whatever against the state's resources, and you're done. You're right to jail. You have to prove after the fact. You know, you're not innocent till proven guilty. You're guilty when right there.
Jason said, I don't go by the rules. I just go and take worms.
Right. Now, mind you, I have had many encounters with game warden across the country, and I would say 95% they're pretty cool guys and gals. You know, I've had women game wardens as well. They're all usually pretty cool. You know,
I've not ever really had problems with any of them. Some of them have been more like, you know, about you having your license or whatever, but they can check themselves.
Because they can search all your stuff you have on you without anything, just for the fact. Remember, when you go look at all the regulations and whatever when you get your license, it tells you right there somewhere. I've seen it on every license I've ever had in every state that I've fished in. At any moment, your stuff can be searched by a game warden. No matter what, whether you're doing something wrong or right, it does not matter. You know what I mean? Now I'm talking game wardens. Of course, it's different when a Joe Blow cop comes walking up. But
most of them are good, and
most of them
we have had cops, or there have been cops around here come up to people at the water, and I'm like, it's regular cops. That shouldn't it be a game warden that's wanting to see this stuff? But anyway,
right. Yeah, back home back in Cali, you get a lot of officers come up, but it's messed up because they just want to run your name. They just want to run your name. They don't just grab your license and look, okay, you're good. You know, the game warden they don't run your name. Just say, oh, okay, here, and they give it back to you. Have a nice day. You know what I mean?
Aaron said it's because
he runs the name. You know, he runs it.
Aaron said it's because poaching ruined it up for us all.
Well, yeah, there's always somebody, but there's still a point of, like, he didn't have to go run our names and shit. He could have just checked our license, saw we had no fish that he thought, and left us alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Instead, we had to, for an hour, almost an hour and 15 minutes, we had to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. You know what I mean? And it got tense a few times. It got pretty tense. You know, I was like, fuck, man.
Yeah, there's no sense in that. Hey, Baby Yoda.
Hey, Baby Yoda. He left me a comment yesterday, on one of my shorts.
Baby Yoda's cool. But so I'm down to like 15% of my phone, and after that the bottom drops out. So just power tripping, AJ. These people are everywhere. Sandy said, "Yeah, and you get some people in a position of power, and they're gonna throw their weight around." So yeah, it's definitely a problem sometimes. Most of the time,
it's a problem. It's a problem when you're like, look, you're under arrest, and you're like,
what did I do?
If you try to like say, I don't agree with this, you're resisting arrest. You know what I mean? And it just snowballs from there. You know what I mean? Like if I'm guilty of something, hey, you got me. Let's go. Do what we ever do. But if I'm not, you know, I'm gonna speak up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There comes a point where they're like, fuck it, you're going to jail. We're gonna send back up. You know, you're fucked. You're screwed. It doesn't matter. It's not. It just doesn't matter at that point. You know? All right. Well, thanks for having us up. Sorry I was late. Like I said, I was on that damn phone call. But another great show. And we'll see you later. Yeah. See you later, Cindy. See you later, everybody in chat. Bye.
Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Have you ever been guilty? Terry said.
I've been guilty plenty of times. Yeah, like I said, if you got me, you got me. You got me. You know what I mean? But most of the time, I'm not guilty. You know, so I'm gonna bitch and moan and kick and scream. You know, but hey, all right, I'm out of here. I can talk about this one for days. All right.
All right. Thanks for coming up. Okay. Everybody, David, you need to figure out a way to ask Tony all them questions if you want to. All right, guys. Thank you. Thank you for coming in and just listening to us bullshit. Thank you, Gerald. I appreciate you coming in a couple times, but yeah, these Tuesday night talks kind of ramble and stuff like that. We just hanging out at some point when we're not having to pay attention to anything else. So, but wish Travis had a good spot around his place there that he could visit. He'd had good signal, but all right. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow night's fishing, and I'm not sure where. We got to figure it out. We'll see you then.